Hello everyone, I am Alka1993 and welcome to a new Pokémon Vortex video. We have a new event going on, and it is in regards to the Pokémon Genesect. Now I had a lot of them for trade, because I just had a lot of them, but I decided to take them back, because they just got worth more. Maybe basic Genesect just a little bit more, but they're worth more in a different way. Let's explain. Genesect Genesis version 1. Be prepared to go bankrupt. Yes, you need money. As we kick off PokéBay's first event. Unlike exclusive auctions that are already held on PokéBay, these auctions will start and end at random intervals, including auctions that only take 5 minutes. Basically, you can buy burn drives. I'm not going to go through this entire thing, I'll link it in the description. But you can get burn drives to get Genesect Blaze for Pokémon Vortex. Now, if I just click on Blaze, then I don't have anything. But if we go to PokéBay, we see here a burn drive that'll be done in 11 minutes, only 56,000. So many people have bid on it already. Likely not going to make it, people trying to get it for low numbers. But be aware, sniping. Last second sniping. Now there is no counter at the top anymore, so that makes sniping more difficult, but there are still ways. Maybe if you have a clock on you, or like a stopwatch on your mobile phone, or like you use your watch, or something else to keep track of the time. You know approximately when like 5 seconds are left, you quickly throw another bid in. But be careful when you do that, because if someone suddenly ups it by 1,000,000 instead of ups it by 1,000, then you might not want to pay it anymore, so do keep an eye on that you don't pay too much. And if you type in, let's say, 2 million something to bid on a burn drive, be careful you don't accidentally put 20 million something. I've almost accidentally done that like twice, but I made sure to count because I made that mistake before, like way back at the start of Vortex version 4, where I almost bought, I think it was Lucario Knight or something, some kind of Mega Stone, or I bought something for 10 times as much as I wanted. Luckily someone outbid me, which I was very surprised by, but that was good. Yeah, lots of people. What you can definitely do is click watch, watch bids. Like, I've tried to get many of these burn drives, but I didn't end up getting them. I did get these 2 burn drives, 2.4 million though. Got some more, 2 more here for 2.3, 2.7, 2.8, and then I have a 3.4 going here for 3 burn drives. It's a lot of money. I don't think I want to do maybe just over 1 million per burn drive is what I'd want to pay for it. I don't want to pay much more. So no way that I was going to pay over 9.7 million for 5. That wasn't going to happen. That's sort of my price, just over 1 million per thing. So this 2.7, 2.8 that I have here is a bit much already, but I decided to go for it. One of the reasons I did decide to go for more, because if you count it correctly, you can see that I already have 8 burn drives, which means 8 Genesects. If I check the Vortex Discord and go value Genesect Blaze, because you can expect those to have been on PokéBay, that a basic Genesect Blaze has an average price sold of 1.5 right now. Sure, only 2 were sold, but that's the thing. Now let's put value shiny Genesect Blaze, see if that has been sold. I haven't checked that. Shiny and dark, they didn't put it in the right, but shiny 3.1. So my idea is, take the burn drives, take the many Genesects that I have, because I have quite a lot of duplicates, make them into Genesect Blazes, and put them on PokéBay. See what happens with that. So, I haven't actually transformed any of them into Blazes, because if I type in Blaze here, nothing. But if I type in Genesect, 2 darks, here's already 10 regulars, 11 regulars, 2 metallics, 2 shadows, just 1 mystic and 1 shiny. So you can expect that the dark, the metallic, and the shadow, they're going to become Blazes, and I'm going to sell them, because that's going to give me a lot of money back. Advantage compared to the Keldeo and like the Therian Pokemon event, I was able to use money to get these. I didn't need to spend that much time hunting for them. I could buy them, but I didn't need to be wary of snipes and actually do effort to snipe myself. And actually, the second time I got, the first 2 burn drives I got was actually just, I happened to stumble upon a thing that was an auction that was just put up, probably clicked on it, and it was in its final 2 seconds, and I happened to snipe it on accident. That's how I got my first 2. But how do you do it? Well, you go to the event center. You don't need an event key to activate it. You just click on activate or open, whatever it says. You have some more information here. You can only make your Genesect and Genesect Blaze if it's not in your party, not for trade, not on PokéBay. So it needs to be in your box, if you want to call it that. So I'm going to first make sure I get a set of the Genesects. If I look here, naturally, as you could have just seen, I have these Genesects. These Blazes are currently all empty. And then Alcos, the Ice, the Lightning, yeah, they're not there either because they haven't been released. This is Genesect Gens V1, likely V2, 3, 4, maybe we'll release the rest. Let's start with a regular one. Now, actually, I want to have, even though I don't really care too much about it, I want it to have my own name. Do I have a Genesect that has my own name? Yes. This first one at level 50. So we go Event Center. Wait, we can probably see it here as well, right? Yeah, okay. This one. Change form. And it's become a Genesect Blaze, so if you check it now, Genesect Blaze, there we go. Event Center, I have 7 more burn drives to use, so let's go with a dark. Do I have, oh, this one I got from Real Madge, okay. Really, I'll take this one, change its form. Now dark is the Genesect Blaze. Oh, I was just thinking, I can't put the others up for trade because I don't have any other duplicate. I need triple duplicates for the uniques, because I still want to keep, let's say, a dark Genesect, then I have a dark Genesect Blaze, and then I need a third one if I want to put it up for trade. Alright, now let's check the M's, the Mystic and the Metallics. I have 2 of each, so I will be transforming them, which means that for 2 of them, I need to catch new Genesects. Anjuna, RNG Charizard, which one's higher? This one's higher level, so I'll just take that one. Change form. Metallic Genesect Blaze. Let's go to Mystic. I will need to catch a new Mystic Genesect, but because Blaze is worth more and Mystic Genesect I can actually catch in the wild and it's easier to obtain, it's cheaper. Let's actually check the value on regular Genesect. Value Mystic Genesect. I can type. Value Mystic Genesect. Average of 768,000, but that's probably because someone bought it for 5.5 somewhere in the past month. Well, the lowest price was 25,000. Now I forgot where we were with the Genesects. Genesects, we absolutely have Blazes. Why are they not listed? I have Blazes. Dark, regular, metallic. Why are they not here? Oh, maybe because the page didn't update. Wait. Why is this not updated? This is strange. I can see them right here. Why did they not update in the Pokédex? That's not normal. A little worrying even. Okay, anyway, metallic. I'll go for Mystic. Because I still have the Pokemon. Maybe that can be updated later. Wait, which one? I keep forgetting which one I have. No, just Blaze. Okay. I have the metallic. It makes sense that Mystic is next. Okay. Mystic. 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 Make sure I click it again, because if I remember, let's say I'm here at the top of the Genesect, then I click the name of this one, and sometimes you automatically just click the thing, but because you click the name, it shows this one being selected, but it actually selected the previous one. I've had that sometimes when I switch between Pokemon in for my team. Be very wary that you transform the right one. Don't move, like don't do this, click, hold, move, release. This is doing it way over the top, but that can cause a little bit. That's a tiny glitch that's been in the game for a while. That can be a little bit in your way when catching Pokemon, also when moving, switching Pokemon around in your team. Yeah, Mystic Genesect, and then a Shadow. We have a level 100, and then a Shadow. That's not mine either, so we'll just take the 100. Change form. And then the shiny Genesect, the one that's already red. Change form. Now if you go to Blaze, we have a full set of Genesect Blaze. So that, for me personally, for wanting to complete the Pokédex, this is already very successful. The unfortunate thing is they for some reason don't show up, so I'll have to ask Patrick about that. This doesn't really work. This is strange. But I'll have to ask him about it. Now if you go back to my regular Genesects, this does mean that I have a bunch of regular Genesects. I don't have a duplicate Dark Genesect anymore. I don't have a duplicate Shadow anymore. I don't have a duplicate Metallic Genesect anymore. Mystic and Shiny, I don't actually have the regular Genesect. Actually, that hasn't updated either, so the Pokédex in general isn't updating. Because I shouldn't have the Mystic and the Shiny, the ones that are in the Pokeball here. Those should now be empty again. So I feel that the Pokédex in general isn't updating. Maybe there's a bit of a server stress due to all the PokéBay things. I'll have to ask Patrick about it, because the Pokédex just isn't updating, which might mean other Pokemon that I've caught and that other people have caught and sold and whatever aren't updating either. So that needs to be looked into. But I have a full set of Genesect Blaze right now, which is awesome. What am I going to do with the rest of my burn drives? Well, I'm going to do exactly what I said I would do. I'm going to sell them. And because the only duplicates I currently have remaining are the regular Genesects, I'm going to go with those. So I'm going to the event center once more. Find the Genesects at the highest level. I think I saw 72, 73, yes. Do anything higher than 72, 73 for regular Genesects? No. So the 72 and 73 are going to change form. There we go. That's all my 8 burn drives used. I have 3 Genesect Blazes. This one has my name on it, so I'll prefer to keep this one. These 2 are going up for auction. This one, I'm going to start up as, let's check the value once more. Genesect Blaze at about 1.5 million. I generally put things up for 7-day auctions. So I'm going to put this up for the average price, 1.5. So if you're interested in going for this, because it starts at a higher price, there's less chance of people outbidding you because they are watching the auction. Higher chance you get that Pokemon. However, what I'm going to do with the other Genesect, this one's mine, this one, I'm going to put up for much lower. I'm going to put it up for the lowest price of 25,000, which is a risk, but I want to see how it works. If it doesn't work well, I'll just put them all up for like the average, its average value at the time of putting it up. But I've done this with Cosmix a few times before, and generally it ends up a bit higher than the average price, because so many people see it and like, oh, I can maybe get it for a low price. That so many people are watching it, that so many people are outbidding each other, and especially at the end, sniping each other, which means I end up earning more money. That is one of the strategies that I occasionally employ. Generally, I just put it up for the average price, but sometimes for valuable things, I do something like this. So 7-day auction for a Genesect Blaze for 25,000. So if you want that, just type in Alka1993 and browse auctions. I don't have a lot up there. I just have 2 avatars. I can put up some other avatars. I didn't sell the Binacle one. Here's Binacle for 25,000. Avatars don't really sell too well, but occasionally one of them does sell. I only have a few things for sale right now, including a Solgaleo and a Lunala Cosmog. If you're interested in any of these things, then just type in Alka1993 and browse auctions and place an offer. And let's see if you can get any of these Genesect Blazes. Please let me know if you've been able to get any of the Genesect Blazes, or if you've been able to obtain any burn drives. And if you were able to get burn drives, have you been able to actually evolve any Genesects? Because I happen to have a lot of them, but did you? Or do you actually need to buy Genesects to be able to do it? Because I expect that the average price of a Genesect will be going up throughout this event because more people will want them. Now let's see, which ones did I need again? To get back into my Pokédex. I have a Dark Genesect right here. I have a Metallic Genesect. I have a bunch of regulars. I need a Mystic and a Shiny. So go to PokéBay, a Mystic and a Shiny. Mystic Genesect. Lowest price, 250,000. I don't want to buy for 250,000. If I expect it can be pretty easily obtained, and it can be for a lower price. Sure, it's a unique legendary, and legendaries generally don't go for too much higher than 25,000, maybe 50,000. So I guess this makes sense here, but I think I can get it for a lot less, and otherwise I can just hunt for it. Shiny Genesect, already there for less, so that is an option that I could go for this 120,000. Although there have been bids on it already, maybe other people will want it, will try and outbid me. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Remember, if you want these Genesect Blazes, because you can't put the burn drives up for auction yourself, that's just exclusive for PokéBay. But I have 2 Genesect Blazes up for auction, one for 1.5 million Poké and another for just 25,000. If you want it, I suggest you bid on it, click the watch button so you can keep an eye on it. It will run for 7 days, so you have some time. Now as for this event, it runs until the 27th of June, until the end of that, so that means just over a week remaining. Next week, Thursday, at the end of Thursday, when it rolls over midnight UK time, from Thursday to Friday, that's when it will end. So you have a week more to get Burn Drives via PokéBay to get yourself Genesect Blazes. And remember, if you have Burn Drives, use the event center to make your Genesects into Genesect Blaze while the event is going on. If you have, let's say, 2 leftover Burn Drives and the event is over, you can't make your Genesect into Genesect Blaze after that. Burn Drives will be useless after that. So make sure you use them before the event is over. That's the video for today. Please let me know how lucky you've been and if you've been able to obtain any Burn Drives or Genesect Blazes. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.